Hi, I'm Mark Osborne, co-founder and COO of Meos Health. Welcome to the first episode of Behind the Curtain, where I take you backstage for a tour of the science, technology, methodology, and other elements behind the program we call Reclaim Your Future. In other words, I'll walk you through what we do, why we do it, and how we do it. In this episode, we'll be talking about age-related cognitive decline and answering some basic questions. What is it? When does it start? Is it normal? Is it the first step to dementia? You'll also gain some insight into why we obtain MRIs with volumetric data at the beginning and end of our program, and why we administer a battery of cognitive tests on a routine basis throughout the duration of our program. It's well established in the scientific community that normal aging is accompanied by some degree of decline in certain cognitive functions, such as processing speed, reasoning, short-term memory, and executive function. So it's normal as we age for our memory to be a little less sharp, our reasoning to be a little fuzzier, our ability to navigate to be a little more challenging, and our brain to be just a bit slower at things like finding a word or doing math in our heads. In 1995, gerontologist K. Warner Shea published a remarkable work on cognitive aging. In this series of studies containing 7 different cohorts across a 35-year time span, he showed most cognitive functions peaking when the participants were in their 50s, and then steadily declining through age 80 and beyond. However, in 2009, Timothy Salthouse suggested that people become more familiar with the test, which explained the increase in cognitive function during those early decades. His study in neurobiology of aging showed in a cohort of 2,350 healthy individuals between the ages of 18 and 60 that age-related decline starts as early as in our 20s and progresses gradually over the next several decades. This rate of decline is significantly different, however, in healthy individuals and persons either with or developing dementia. In a 1999 paper in JAMA Neurology, 388 persons were studied. 97 had Alzheimer's disease at baseline, 95 developed Alzheimer's during the study, and 196 were unaffected by Alzheimer's in any way. Of those who either had or developed Alzheimer's during the 3.5-year study period, cognitive function decreased significantly, while the unaffected group showed little evidence of decline. In this 1997 paper from the journal Science, the researchers identified dramatic differences in brain chemical, cellular, and physical structure between healthy individuals and those with Alzheimer's disease, which led them to conclude that age-related memory impairment and Alzheimer's disease are not part of a continuum, and a certain amount of cognitive decline does not mean that dementia is inevitable. So how do you know if that brain fog or senior moment is simply normal cognitive aging or something more serious? Simply put, the more objective data you can obtain relative to people like you, the better. And as we've seen, there are clear, measurable differences between healthy individuals and those experiencing dementia, particularly when you look at it from a number of different angles, such as structural MRIs of the brain, combined with validated cognitive tests of memory, processing speed, visual spatial planning, and executive function. So to recap, a gradual decline in cognitive function as you get older is normal, and it begins early in adulthood. A rapid decline is not. And there are objective means to assess the differences between normal cognitive aging and decline driven by disease. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you're interested in learning more about the Meos Health Reclaim Your Future program, head over to our website. In the meantime, check out our other Behind the Curtain videos. See you next time.